Hey, what up, everybody? This is steviebreech coming to you. Week 9 of my NFL prediction videos. Last week I had another little bit of a setback. I've fallen now into a tie for first place with freaking EI 88. I am 80 and 36 on the season, but I need to get my winning ways back up under me. I took a few chances last week, and I guess I just overthought some games. But moving on from here, we got some pretty good games right off the bat. Um, I'm gonna pick an upset. I'm gonna pick those Jets to beat those Bills. I've never really had a whole lot of faith in those Bills. I've scored a few wins off of them. Back when a lot of people weren't really picking them. They weren't really believing in them. But the Jets have a way of coming on at the end of the season to find themselves as being a playoff team. I'm not that big of a supporter of Mark Sanchez playing in New York. I think of more of him a warm weather quarterback than anything, and he always fails in the playoffs. But somehow I think the Jets are going to pull this game out. I'll pick the Cowboys to beat the lonely Seattle Seahawks. I'll pick the Falcons to beat the Colts. The Chiefs played a hell of a game on Monday. I'll pick them to beat the Dolphins. I got the Saints beating the Bucks. So that was the game that I honestly thought the most about, and I actually went out and I tried to find some outside help on. I want to pick the Bucks. The Bucks are a damn good team that I really have a lot of faith in ever since the beginning of the season. The Saints lost last week, and they also lost to the Bucks a few weeks ago. That was the one reason why I didn't pick them to lose. I'm going to pick the Saints to win that game, but that'll be a game time decision to me. I might even switch that pick a couple times. I'll pick for the 49ers to win for the first time against the Washington Redskins this year. The Houston Texans I'll pick over the Browns. I thought a little bit about this Titans and Bengals game as well. I think the Titans have finally ran out of steam. I really didn't take them to be a good team this year when they came out and they surprised a whole lot of people, but injuries have caught up with them, and I think that offense has stalled a little bit. I'll pick the Bengals to win this game. I'll pick the Raiders to come back and really get into that NFC West hunt. I know they're in the lead right now, but I thought they were the team that they could pull ahead. I don't think TJ Houshmandzadeh is going to be that big of a pickup for the Raiders in the long run. I think a lot of people made a big deal about this, but if he was that much of an impactful wide receiver, somebody would have gave him a call before this week. I'll pick the Patriots to beat the Giants. The Arizona Cardinals have let me down a few times this year, but I will pick them to beat the Rams, even though the Rams came out last week with a real big game and surprised a whole bunch of people. But I think that they were just sleeping on them because I think they looked at the schedule and they said, we're playing this lonely Rams team that hasn't won a game yet with their backup quarterback in there. So um, I don't think the Rams are going to be moving forward to anything except for that one win. But I'll pick the Cardinals to win this game. But the last time I picked the Cardinals to win a big game, they just floundered on me big time. I'll pick the Packers to beat the Chargers. I'll pick the Steelers to beat the Ravens, even though they really let me down last week. I picked a lot of teams because they lost the week before. Hopefully Pittsburgh can battle back from this. The last time I said that Pittsburgh was getting a little old and I had a little faith in them, they came out and they beat somebody. It was one of their biggest wins of the season so far, but I can't remember who that was. I'll pick the Eagles to beat the Bears on Monday night. Those are going to be my picks for this week. Hopefully they're better than last week, so get them out there.